Hello, love. Welcome to Yoga Life with Amber. I'm Amber. I am so stoked to be out here. The sun is blaring in my eyes, so I might be squinting a lot, but it feels magical out here. There's a river running by. I'm on uneven ground, which sets the scene perfectly for our theme today, which is discovering clarity through contrast. So we're going to work on that theme. In our bodies, we are going to notice the contrast in our inhales and exhales. And then we're going to be tinting the fingers to strengthen the wrist and also flexing and pointing our toes so that we can really work out any kinks in the bottoms of our feet. So whenever you're ready, let's get this party started. Come onto your back. Take your time getting there. And when you arrive, walk your feet hip distance or a little bit wider than your hips. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and take your hands on your belly. If your knees feel good like this, you can keep them exactly like they are. You could let the knees knock towards each other. And take a moment to notice any contrast in your body. You probably feel really relaxed in some places and kind of tight in others. If we never felt bad, we would never know what it felt like to feel good. So if there's any contrast in your life that's been bringing you down lately, take a moment to open to the possibility that it could actually teach you something or provide some clarity. And from this place, begin to lengthen your inhales and your exhales and notice the contrast between the two. On the inhale, you're pressing your belly into your hands, big, beautiful balloon belly. And on your exhale, pull in your belly button in towards your spine. Notice the contrast. One is really soft and one is really strong. You might even gently pull the belly muscles towards each other on your exhale, just to add a little more contrast. One more breath. Place the hands by your side, palms face down. And on your next exhale, take the knees apart if they're towards each other and begin to roll the hips towards the sky for a soft bridge pose. When you get to the top, lift the heels up, come onto the toes, and then lower the heels down to the ground. Roll one vertebra at a time back down. Take your spine and your sacrum down to the earth. And begin to peel the hips up. On your exhale, and then lift the heels at the top. Inhale, drop the heels, begin to lower down. One more time. On your exhale, begin to peel the back up off the ground. Lift the heels at the top. Pause, stay here. Exhale, drop the heels down, but keep the hips lifted. Notice the difference between your feet placing flat on the ground and lifting the heels up. Just go back and forth. Notice how it changes the pose. One more time. And then begin to take the hips back down to the ground. This time take the bottoms of the feet together, knees wide. This might be pretty intense first thing in class, so maybe walk the feet further away from your groin. Just to invite a gentle opening in the hips. Stay right here, or if it's too much on your hips to do that, take your feet as wide as the mat and windshield wiper the knees from side to side. I want to contrast a lot of things today so that you figure out what you like, you figure out what feels good in your body. If you have the bottoms of the feet together, knees wide, begin to unwind. Bring the knees back to a bend, feet on the earth. Take the hands behind the knees, begin to rock and roll up to a seat. Come into a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. Take the hands to heart center. Press the hands towards me. Take the right hand on top of the left, right wrist on top of the left wrist. Turn the palms down, interlace the fingers, pull the hands in towards you, and then press them away from you. Getting a big wrist stretch. Some of you might be right here. Oh, I can't go any further. Or some of you may be able to extend Don't judge it, just do what feels good for you today. It's pretty intense. One more breath, make sure your shoulders are soft. And then just slowly release. Take it to the other side. Release. And just like your hands have peanut butter on them, fingertips, as if your fingertips have peanut butter, fling out your wrist a little bit. We're going to be using our wrists a lot today. Trying to strengthen them. Place your hands in front of you. Turn your fingertips away from each other. They might even turn all the way around towards your body. Press the hands down. We're going to do 2 cat-cows here. So inhale, look up. Shoulders move back. Exhale, chin to chest. Lean back. One more time. Exhale. Come on up. Take your hands by your side. Tent your fingers. First time we're going to tent our fingers. Press into the earth. Take your shoulders away from your ears. Lift your butt off the ground. It might lift a little bit. It might not lift at all. Some of you might even lift your feet up off the ground. Whoop, whoop. Good. One more time. Awesome. Let's roll onto tabletop pose. Tuck your toes. Get a little hello, good morning in the bottoms of the feet. This is great for plantar fasciitis. Tent the fingers again. Let's do 2 cat-cows like this. Inhale, look forward. Invite that awesome curve in the low back. Exhale, chin to chest, lean back. One more time, inhale, forward. Cow pose, exhale, cat. Turn the fingertips around towards the knees. One more time, 2 cat-cows like this. Take your time. Turn the fingertips back around. Tent the fingers. Walk the hands up onto the thighs. 2 cat-cows here. Slide the hands towards the hips. Open through the heart. Lean back. Lean back. Exhale, curl. One more time. Exhale. On your next inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky. Come high on the knees. Exhale, left hand to the earth. Kick the right leg out, toes towards the sky, heel down. Reach over the head with the right arm. Rotate the heart towards the sky for a big, long stretch. On your exhale, come back to center. Bring the right foot in, tuck the toes. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Come high on the knees. Exhale, take it to the other side. Heel down, toes up. Rotate the heart towards the sky. Come back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Come high on the knees. Exhale, sit back on the heels again. Place the hands. Begin to pick the knees up off the ground, coming into a little squat situation. You're going to take the arms on the inside of the knees, spread the knees wide. Feels pretty amazing. You might just sit right here. This is already a lot of balance. Or maybe take your hands in front of you and kind of lean into this stretch. You might even plant the forearms or drop the nose towards the mat. Just allow your hips to relax here. That might be a ha-ha moment for you. This might not feel like relaxation at all, but breathe into whatever variation you're in. On your next inhale, begin to peel yourself back up. Close the knees like a book. Place the hands in front of you. Walk them out back to that tabletop. Take the hands down to the earth like traditional tabletop. Shake your hips out a little bit. Hint the fingers. Come up high. Hug the belly. Notice the contrast. For me, this feels more active. It feels more sturdy. Even though I'm a little more working on my balance a little bit more here on the fingertips, tuck the toes. Walk the knees together. Send that left leg back. Place the toes on the ground. Send your body weight back so you find a stretch in the left calf muscle. And then place the palms down if you're on tented fingers. Inhale, lift the left heel. Pull the left heel into the glute. And let's make big circles with that left knee. Coming in towards the tricep and around. Take it the other direction. Exhale, drop the right forearm to the earth, stack the hips, reach the left foot behind you for a beat. You might even reach back for the left foot with your left hand if that feels like a good idea for you today. No pressure at all. Notice the contrast between balance and sturdiness. Sometimes in life we feel balanced, sometimes we feel off balance. They both teach us something. Come back onto both hands. On your next exhale, pull the left knee into the left tricep. Step the left foot to the top of the mat. Walk the hands on the inside of the foot. Lean your body weight forward for lizard lunge. Shoulders move towards the hips. When you are ready, take both hands to the left thigh. Tuck the back toes. Peel the left heel up off the ground. Yes. Soft shoulders here. You can always reach the arms up towards the sky or maybe cactus the arms. Hang out wherever you feel good. Exhale, place the left heel down. Notice how that changes the posture. Both hands find the earth. Step that left knee back. Shake the hips out a little bit. Come to tabletop pose. Walk the knees in towards each other, tuck the toes. Come up on the fingertips. Send the right leg back, place the toes down, press your body weight back to find a stretch in the right calf muscle. Hug the belly, dome a little bit through the shoulder blades. Notice how that feels. And then place the palms down, pick the heel up towards the sky, bring it in towards the glute, and then bring the right knee in towards the tricep. Big hip circles on this side. Those birds sound so amazing. I hope you guys can hear them. Take it the opposite direction. And then place the left forearm down, stack the hip. Right foot moves away from your body and kicking it way back. You might even reach the right hand back and try to grab the right foot. When you're ready, come back onto both hands. Pull the right knee into the right tricep, pause, step the right foot to the top of the mat. I like to walk my foot over to the right, come into full lizard lunge, lean the body weight forward, shoulders move towards the hips. When you're ready, take both hands to the right thigh. Tuck the back toes, lift the right heel. It invites a pretty big opening in that left hip. If it's too much for you, keep the heel down. You can keep the hands here or inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky and then cactus the elbows. Exhale, right foot finds the earth, place the hands. Send the right knee back. Shift the weight back to active child's pose. Send the hips back. You can let the forehead find the earth or you can keep the forehead lifted. Notice how that feels different in your body. And then when you're ready, melt. Place the palms. Let the arms be restful. Maybe rest a forehead or a cheek. And while you're here, breathe and think of one area in your life that is inviting you to find clarity through contrast. And if you can't find one, focus on your breath for 2 more breaths. Notice the contrast between your inhales and your exhales when you're paying attention. On your next inhale, peel yourself up. Tent the fingers. Come forward to a modified plank. You can keep the palms planted if you'd like. But for today, we're going to try something new. Tent the fingers. We're going to do 3 tricep push-ups on the fingertips. 1, hug the core. Just go halfway down. 2, elbows move towards the hips, grazing the elbows. 3. Now, place the palms traditionally. We're going to do 3 more. Notice how it feels different. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Tuck the toes, shift the hips back, lift them towards the sky, downward facing dog for the first time. Inhale, lift the heels up towards the sky. Walk the feet to meet the hands, but keep the heels lifted. For a forward fold with the heels lifted on tippy toes. Tent the fingers. Notice how this feels. For some reason, This makes me feel like I'm 7 feet tall. It makes me feel long and strong and down to get the freak. Just getting too far. It makes me feel great. Notice how it makes you feel. Exhale, place the heels down, place the palms down, forward fold. Maybe invite a big bend in your knees. One more time, tent the fingers, lift the heels, drop the glutes to the heels for a little squat situation. You might even try a little bit of balance, take the hands to heart center. Place the hands. Wiggle the feet until they're as wide as your mat. Toes are maybe off of your mat for yogi squat. Notice how this feels different. Place the hands, turn the toes, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, high lunge. Cactus the elbows, sit a little bit deeper. Make sure the left heel is lifted and lift the right heel off the ground too. Hands come to heart center. Turn towards the right, wrap the right arm around the back. Reach the left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Twist. Inhale, reach the left arm up, maybe over for a back bend. Exhale, left hand finds the earth, right heel finds the earth. Continue that right arm wrapping around towards the left thigh. Rotate the heart towards the sky. And then play around with bending and straightening that right leg until you find what feels good for you. And then pause and breathe into that space. Exhale, both hands find the earth. Big step, left foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Become strong in the legs, light in the fingertips. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, maybe cactus the elbows. Make sure the right heel is lifted. Pick up the left heel off the ground. Notice how it changes things. Definitely more balance. Hug in the core a little bit. Exhale, hands to heart center. Twist towards the left this time. Wrap the left arm around the back. Reach for the hip. Right hand comes to the outside of the thigh. Good. Reach the right arm up towards the sky, maybe back. Exhale, right hand finds the earth, left heel finds the earth. Keep the left hand reaching around towards the right thigh. Rotate the heart towards the sky. Play around with bending and straightening that left knee. So you find your jam on this side. Notice the contrast. Hang out there and breathe. Exhale, place both hands. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Big downward facing dog. Come up on the tippy toes. Exhale, drop the knees. Move the legs out of the way. Come onto the glutes. We're gonna wind it down. Take the bottoms of the feet together, knees wide. Take the hands on the shins, open through the heart. Take the shoulder bones back. And then exhale, begin to melt your chest towards the earth, towards your feet. Maybe your nose touches your toes, or maybe you keep a long spine and just hang out until you feel that initial stretch. The other day, I was looking up at the sky and it was a beautiful blue sky day. There was this huge storm cloud and it was so nice to see the contrast of the blue sky and the storm cloud. It made the blue sky look even more beautiful. So I wonder if there's some things that you can notice today that are contrasted and they make whatever it is you're looking at seem even more beautiful. On your inhale, sit on up. And then come into a seat that feels really good for you and comfortable. We're gonna end our class today upright. It's a contrast from Shavasana, corpse pose. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. Begin to allow your shoulders to move away from your ears. All of that breath we've been working on, allow it to be soft and easy and effortless. I allow myself to find clarity through contrast. While you sit here, honor the seemingly bad and seemingly good things in life that are really just things, events. Try to let go of labeling them good or bad, knowing that the storm has as much to teach us or more as the sunshiny days. And if we never had a cloud in the sky, we wouldn't know what a sunny day meant, and vice versa. If we never dated the a-hole, we wouldn't know the nice person, the beautiful soul that we love today. If we were never sick, we would never know what it felt like to be healthy. All of these contrasts are here in life to bring us clarity. When you're ready, slowly bring the hands to heart center. Thank yourself so much for being here today, for taking time out of your busy day to hang out, reflect, move your body, breathe deeply. It means so much not only to you, but to the entire planet. So thank you. If this video got you feeling like, come on, ride that train and ride it, ooh, ooh, hit that subscribe button, give it a like. I would love to see you next time. Hit me in the comments what contrasts in your life are bringing you some clarity. Namaste for today. And contrasts. Place the left. What? No. Pull the right. Try knee. Then play around with What the?